Hey, 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 this is the KIM Keep It Moving coming to you with another segment of Be in Good Health. I know we're coming to you on so many different spectrums, from mental health to health coaching to leadership. But today I want to talk about being good health, okay? Being good health so you can prosper, but so your soul can prosper, as the word of God would say. But today I want to talk about your plate, and I want to talk about what you're doing about your plate. Everything possible that you eat is going into your body, but you are getting results either you like it or you don't like it. Okay, so today I want to help you plan for success. I want to help you plan for a 2022. So we're within our 90-day spectrum. And our 90-day spectrum is, how do we want to look? How do we want to feel for 2022? What do we want to do right now today? How are we thinking forward? How are we planning forward? How are we preventing so many of the diseases that are sitting at our front door? Are we allowing them to come in because of our food, because of the dangerous drive-throughs of the world? Are we allowing them to come through our sodas, through our sugar intake, through our carb intake, the danishes and the donuts and the chips and the sodas, whatever you're doing? I believe I'm talking to a people today that know exactly what they're doing wrong. In today's time, we have everything possible. We have Google. We have our wonderful handy dandy phones. We have everything possible to show us what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. Majority of the time, you just need accountability. You need someone to say, hey, it's not right, but let me tell you also when it's not right, and hit you where it hurts. And when I say hit you where it hurts, I have so many people to say, but I love chocolate. But I love cheese, but I love chocolate cake. How can I give up chocolate cake? Well, if you want to reverse all of the diseases that's coming your way, and when I say diseases, I'm including diabetes, type 2 diabetes, something that can be reversed with your eating habits, with you changing your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. If you change your thoughts, you can change your life. If you change how you think, you can change your life. If you change how you eat, you can change your life. If you change what you put on your plate, what you purchase, if you change how you go about your day, you can change your life. And what am I saying? I'm saying that however you wake up in the morning is what you're going to continue throughout the day. I tell many people, hey, if you start with a Krispy Kreme donut, you're going to crave sugar for the rest of the day. I promise you, been there, done that, got a t-shirt. And in the end, you just won't crave sugar. You want to, hey, let me do sweet and salty. So now I want some peanuts that have M&Ms in it, or better yet, may want a soda, may want something of a sugary drink, Slurpee. I don't know if you guys still do Slurpees or what have you, Red Bull, Monsters. Oh my God. All the top drinks right now that can send you right into a stroke. What are you doing? Let's get your attention today. All right. Let's plan for success. And in planning for success, how do we take action? All right. Many people would say, Kim, I'm not the type to work out. I'm not the type to get up in the morning. The majority of the people would say, not the type to work out. Well, what activity do you like to do? You know, it doesn't mean you have to do the P90X. It doesn't mean you have to go out there and do kickboxing or what have you, and 5,000 hours of running cross country. No, you don't have to do that. But what do you like to do? I have clients who love to dance. I have those who love salsa. I have those who love to swim. What activity do you enjoy doing? Because when you enjoy doing that activity, it is then and only then where you will begin to take the initiative and move forward. I'm going to plug up my computer. So, with that being said, this is the time in the season where you can begin to make those necessary adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You can actually now. What's today? Today is October 7th. I'm within my 90 days. I know I have to reverse type 2 diabetes. I'm in my 90 days. I know I have to shed at least 20 pounds. I get to shed it. I get to see those final results. I get to feel better when I wake up in the morning. I know I'm dehydrated. I got to start drinking more water. So instead of making that a mandate, instead of making that, I gotta, how can I feel better? If I wanted to feel 100% of who I really am, how do I get out of this stuck mode in my mind as if I can't do it? I'm talking to a powerful individual right now. The reason why I say you're powerful is because when you make up your mind to do something, you jump right on in and you do it. You make the necessary adjustments and you make it happen. So today is the day that we shed no excuses. Today is the day that we make some adjustments. And when we make some adjustments, every day I say, hey, conquer the next day. But then the next day, do better than yesterday. So if you woke up this morning and you worked out for 10 minutes, 10 minutes, hey, what we need is 150 a week. However, you make that 150 is on you. So if you say, I have 10 minutes in me today, and to be honest with you, I've had some to say, Kim, the only exercise I could do was get up and walk to my front door. Okay. How many times can we do that today? You see what I'm saying? So every time you accomplish something, you feel better about accomplishing it. And then I say, hey, I just didn't walk to my front door. I'll walk to the stop sign. I walked down the street today and I did it 3 times. Oh, you know what else I did? I just didn't walk down the street. I walked up and down my stairs today 2 times and I added walking down the street. See, the more steps you add, the more confident you begin to become. Be confident in this very thing, that he who hath began a great work in you will perform it unto the day of Jesus Christ. This is your day, is to be great. Be great in your capacity. I'm not telling you to run out there and do what I do in the mornings, go out there and run out there and do what, Shannon does. No, no, no. I'm asking, what can you do? What is the activity that you can do and enjoy every week? For some, they'll say, well, I just like to leisurely walk. Okay. What time is that? How can we get that done today? How many times do you want to do it a day? How does it make you feel after you do it? Oh my God, I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I can take on some things. I feel like I can handle something. I feel like I am the boss. So how often would you like to feel like you're the boss today? And when they begin to look at their calendar, they'll say, I can do it in the morning when I wake up. And then on my way back, I can think about how I can be thoughtful, how I can be grateful for the very opportunities that I am having at this very moment. And then I can do it after dinner. Okay, let's start with where we need to start. Hey, never despise small beginnings. Never despise small beginnings. When I first started on my journey to health, I was walking to the stop sign and back. Yeah. I had to come back from some things because death had almost taken me out. So I had to walk to the stop sign and back. And then I had to walk down the street to the stop light and back. And then all of a sudden, I started walking and light jogging and light jogging to walking. I got to the very point, guys, that one time I walked and jogged so far. Well, I had to call someone and say, I walked too far out. I can't make it back. And they literally had to come pick me up. But in the end, I felt that I just had crossed a milestone. You see what I'm saying? Where do we start today? 150 minutes. 150 minutes a week. Yes. 150 minutes a week. That's what the CDC says, because that helps you just not to become active, but it helps you to become in a state of health. All right. What do you want for 2022? What do you want? Why do you want it? And how are we going to make it happen? What do you want? Why do you want it? How are you going to make it happen? We're 3 months out. Okay. And when I normally say, hey, you know what? We're starting 2022 right now. So I'm going to give you 6 months, 6 months to maintain a routine. That 150 a week, that's all I'm asking. And maybe even add something healthy to a meal a day or a meal a week. When you begin to do that, you're feeling again better about yourself. Let's talk about some things we might want to get rid of, or we want to make better. Okay. If we want to make our sleep better, how do we do that? I got to get to bed a little bit early. Maybe want to take a walk before I go to bed. Help me kind of tire myself out a little bit so I can sleep, have sound sleep before I go to sleep. So better sleep. With better sleep, it put me into a better mood. I wonder how many of us at 8 o'clock in the morning when we get to work, we need to be in a better mood. If we wake up a little bit early and we begin to cater to our day on what we need, why we want it, and how we're going to make it happen, I promise you, between you and the good Lord, He'll begin to put things into your place to let you know you're right on you're on the right path for success. All right. Improve our balance and our flexibility. All right. And when I say improve balance and flexibility, I'm just not talking about exercise. I'm not just talking about stretching. Of course, those are all the things we need to do. But how do we increase and improve the balance with life? Maybe I'm working 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and maybe I'm not taking enough self care. Maybe I need to begin to focus on some things of life and say, you know what, today it's going to be a movie day. I'm a movie buff because I was so into self care that I said, nope, I love movies. And the one way I can get self care is I can watch a movie. And once I watch that movie 1,000 times, that movie will begin to watch me because I will find myself in a state of rest because I already know how the movie's going to end. I know I enjoy the movie. I know how it makes me feel in the end. But that's the reason why I'm a movie buff because it put me in a state of rest every time. Flexibility, flexibility. Oh my goodness. Hey, how many of you are not flexible? And when I say flexible, you probably say, hey, I tried that 150 a minute. I've tried the 150 minutes a week. I tried it. It didn't work, and you completely begin to walk away from being healthy. It just didn't work. I'm not going to do it anymore. Well, how long did it take for you to get in this state? It didn't take you overnight. And I bet it took you quite a few sodas or quite a few sleepless nights to get to where you are today. So, how do we make that change? We make that change with small adjustments, my friend. And when you make the change with small adjustments, you begin to take over territory. Now, with the small adjustment, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. Maybe I can do 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night. See how that works? I am training my body to take on a new thing and do a new thing so it can create a habit. And when you begin to create a habit, what do? It just doesn't take you 30 days or 21 days to create a habit. It takes you 321 consecutive days to create a habit. So you're just not going to walk into this thing and say, I'm just going to give it a couple of days and see how it works. No, if you're not going to come committed, your health is dependent on this. Your next level is dependent on this. Your career is dependent on this. Your family is dependent on this. So I would encourage you to begin to be flexible. Be nice to you. That's what I heard Dr. Stubbs, she told me. She said, Kim, always be nice to you. I tell people now, just be kind to you. Because sometimes we hold ourselves up under such scrutiny. We put the blinding light on us, and we will assess our day and assess who we are every single day to the point we self-sabotage who we are, and we will never move forward after that. Be kind to you. Mhm. If I didn't make my 10 minutes today, then I will beat my 10 minutes tomorrow. I try my best to always outdo my yesterday. Tomorrow I will outdo my yesterday. Okay. Tomorrow I will outdo today. That means if I did 10 minutes today, I'm going to do 15 tomorrow, or I'll do 11 tomorrow. But whatever I need to do, I'm going to push myself to the next limit because I know who I am on the inside and who I am craving and thirsty to become in 2022. All right. This is the time where you're going to have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. It's not going to feel good shedding weight. It's not going to feel good sweating every day. It's not going to feel good, perhaps even saying, I got to go cook. I got to make a meal. No, you know what I have to do this weekend? I have to prepare my meals for the week. Why? Because I'm going to feel amazing. On Monday, I'm going to feel amazing. On Tuesday, I'm going to feel magnificent. On Wednesday, I'm going to feel incredible. On Thursday, I'm going to rock the house. And on Friday, I'm going to be the boss. Why? Because I had just conquered my week. You want better sleep? You want to be in a better mood. Therefore, I'm going to create balance and I'm going to create flexibility. You know what else all of this does? It helps to lower your blood pressure. Yeah, because in reflexology, when you begin to learn that, hey, certain places I don't need to be, certain activity that I'm engaged in, now my blood pressure goes down, my cholesterol goes down because I'm taking time to invest in me. I'm taking time to eat the necessary foods that will cater to my next level, cater to my healthy state. Okay. I want you guys to in the chat box, I just want you to put what kind of sugars you're eating today. What kind of sugars did you eat this week? It's almost Friday. I am a person who I look at my sugar intake. I do. And sometimes I'll say, you know what, Kim, you only get a little bit of sugar every other day because I want to treat myself. Okay. I don't want to feel like the one who's living in a cave and I can't do anything or enjoy life. No, I'm going to enjoy life. I have been to the point where life was almost taken from me. I'm going to enjoy it, but I will do it in a moderation where I'm still on top of water. I'm still drinking all my water. I'm still exercising. Before I come home from work, I will make sure that I'm walking. I will make sure that I'm doing my affirmations. I will make sure that I'm doing my meditation. I'll make sure I'm doing my breathing routine. And then I'm still getting in my 150 minutes. Let me help someone. For someone who's saying, I just don't want to aimlessly walk. I know right now it's October and it's getting cold right here in Oregon. So outside sometimes can knock it out the park for those. So you're in the house or you're at work. What can you do in the house? What can you do at work? Again, I say, you can go out there on YouTube and type in walk a mile at home. And our wonderful, I think her name is Sanson, she'll jump up, she'll come right up on YouTube and she says, let's walk right in your living room in front of your couch for a mile and a half for 15 minutes. That's how a lot of my clients started to reverse their pre-diabetes because they were just active every day. She said, Kim, it's amazing. It's right in front of my couch. I can sit there and I can do 15 minutes. And she said, in 15 minutes, I'm done. She said, but she makes it a little bit more exciting. She began to make adjustments because she said, I know where I need to be healthy. Do you know where you need to be healthy? Do you know what you need to do to make those necessary steps? I believe you do. And if you don't, when was the last time you went to go see your primary practitioner? When was the last time you went and you checked on your weight? You checked on your A1C. Your A1C are those wonderful numbers that they show you as far as your blood, as far as your if you're pre-diabetic or not. What are those numbers? Cholesterol, heart. What are those numbers? Blood pressure. What are those trackers? What are you doing? Okay. Begin to ask yourself the question and don't be overwhelmed that I got to do all of this. One step at a time. And that one step at a time can say, soon as I'm done watching this video, I'm going to take a 10-minute walk. Soon as I finish watching this video, I'm going to lower my stress. And how do I lower my stress? I start canceling things out of the way. Why is this necessary? See, let me help you. They said normally your stress level, especially on Mondays when people go into work, your stress level can easily heighten to the point it can send you into a stroke. They said the majority of people have strokes on Mondays because they are thinking about all of the work that they have to do going into work. Where's your stress level? I know right now with everything going on in the world and all protests and everything that's happening, where's your stress level? This is where you take a deep breath and you breathe in and you say, I got this. There is a plan. Many are the plans of a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. I have a plan. I know what I want. I know why I want it. I know how I'm going to do it. I have a specific strategy. I'm going to focus on that strategy until it begins to come to pass. And in the interim, I'm going to begin to eat healthy. I'm going to begin to take some conquer moment walks. I call them conquer moments. You know why? Because when I was in my situation, and I said, I can't run for 45 minutes. I can't even exercise for 45 minutes. And everything in my head, God began to tell me and say, Kim, why are you worried about 45 minutes? I just need you to worry about the next moment. This is your conquer moment. Worry about the next moment. And I started walking. And when I started walking, I said, Kim, conquer the moment so you can conquer the minute. Conquer the minute so you can conquer the hour. And I started living my day, just conquer it. And when you begin to come, think about it, we're more than conquerors, more than a conqueror. And when I begin to conquer that very minute, getting over my own mindset, getting over my own thoughts, getting over the diagnosis that the doctors probably have given me, getting over all the things that's going on in my body that I already know about. I said, but I'm going to work it out. And you know how I'm going to work it out? Even if I wanted a soda, I was a Mountain Dew fiend. I was a Pepsi fiend. I was. And in the end, I sat there and I was like, for every Pepsi you're going to have, you're going to start drinking water. And I started drinking water until I no longer drank Pepsi. I started drinking water until I no longer did a Mountain Dew. I started beginning to change my patterns. You can adjust your patterns. You have the power to do it. Who said you don't have the power to do it? And if you probably tell me, Kim, I've already tried this, I've already done this, okay, do it again. And then do it again. And then do it again. You know why? Because we got here some way. And just because we got here don't mean we have to stay here. And if you know you have more in you, then get up and do it. Get up and make it happen. Get up and be active. All right. Activity means something to everybody. Everybody. Every man's food, one man's food could be another man's poison. Activity means different from everybody. Doesn't mean you have to get up and kick for 45 minutes. You can get out and walk for 45 minutes. You can go to the mall and walk around for 45 minutes. We have more elders that's over 60 that get up early in the morning because they know how vital health is right now. See, if I could talk to the 30s and the 20s, the 30s and the 40s to let you know that your health means everything. And if you don't take care of it right now, it's going to hinder you when you're trying to go to that next level at 50. So this is your season. I need for you to get a clue because time waits for no man. Every time you sit back and you say, I'll start tomorrow, it's going to be 2022. I'll start tomorrow. It's going to be June 2022. I'll start tomorrow. It's going to be December 2022. And you're going to look up and you're going to say, how did the whole year pass me? Some of you guys are doing it right now for 2021. And you're going to say, how did the whole year pass me? I don't know what I did. I have nothing to show for it. Get up. Raise your standard. And when you raise your standard, everything that's attached to you will raise their standard. And anyone attached to you that don't want to go with you, then they can walk away. Let them walk away and be okay. I am claiming my health. I am claiming my wealth. I am claiming my mind. I am claiming my breathing. I am claiming my peace. And all of that comes with a healthy lifestyle change, my friend. Everybody's not going to want to do it with you. But those who go with you will push you to go further. Okay. They'll push you to go further. So what else can you do in being active? Being active, let's go over it. Better sleep, better mood. Okay. Improve your balance and your flexibility. It'll help you lower your blood pressure. It'll help you lower your cholesterol. Do you know what else? It'll help lower your risk of a heart attack and a stroke. I remember a time in a season where I think I used to live in just being mad because no one was agreeing with everything I wanted to do. And one day I felt my heart racing. And I was like, why is my heart racing like this? And you know what happened? I sat back, I said, now this is how people die. This is how you die with all your dreams and visions in your hands because you're looking to assist or better yet make other people happy when it's not making you happy. That day died. That day I said, no longer will I sit back and watch everybody else live off of my happiness by me making them happy. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. This is the day that I begin to raise my own bar. This is the day that I begin to raise my own standard. That's why I came up with Rise Leadership. Rise is raise your standard leadership. You're going to have to step outside the box. And when I say step outside the box, let me be honest with you. It was to the point that the box didn't exist. It was to the point that we had no walls of limitation. Because now I can flow in my own anointing. I can flow in my own skill set. I knew what I was capable of, but it took me some self-discovery to get there. And in being active, just physically, it helped my brain to be active. Now I'm lowering my risk for heart disease, stroke, heart attack. You know what else? It helped me lower my stress level. I begin to choose my battles. And if I can suggest that today, choose your battles. Every battle's not worth you fighting. I'm going to say that again. Every battle's not worth you fighting, and every battle's not worth your attention. You're going to have to begin to know your place. Know your place. And when you begin to lessen your stress, you know what the flip side of that is that you'll have more energy. You'll have more energy to tackle the things that need to be tackled. So then you can begin to get your intended result by the end of the year. In the end, you become stronger. And I'm just not going to say stronger in body, but stronger in mind, stronger in confidence, stronger in you, stronger in where you're going. This is that season. Be in good health. Be in good health. Be in good health. What are those markers that you need to make? What are the pinpoints that you need to write down as far as what's not working for you and what is working for you? Begin to write that vision and make it plain. So in the end, the vision will speak and not lie. If you look for better mood, better sleep, lower stress, lower your risk for heart attack and stroke and cholesterol, be active. Be active. Add one good food to your meal every week, every day. Begin to explore outside. Now the foods are immaculate. Now I remember back in the day when I first started on that vegan and that wonderful vegetarian journey, things tasted like cardboard, but now things are tasteful. They melt in your mouth, and you would never have known that this I could eat this every day. And what does it do? What do you mean? It lowers my cholesterol. It gives me energy. It improves my mood. It helps me focus. What do you mean? It acts as an adaptogen. What do you mean? So many different foods out there that you can begin to explore. But you're going to have to take time to self-care. Sit down and breathe and begin to figure out what's in your diet. What's in your diet? I hate to even say diet. What's in your lifestyle that you need to eliminate? We're looking for a lifestyle change. What's in your lifestyle right now that you need to eliminate? And if it's people, it can go from people to sugar. It can go from sugar to smoking. It can go from smoking to drinking. It can go from drinking to stress. It can go from stress to working 80 hours. I still love my job, but I still work at 80 hours, which means if I'm working 80 hours, I'm not eating all the good foods that I need to eat. And sometimes I'm not eating at all. I'm not hydrated because I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not getting up and walking because I sit at my desk for 8 to 10 straight hours. So it could begin to be detrimental that you're working so many hours. Now, if you work in those hours and you're saying, Kim, I can't get around it, then set your handy dandy clock. Every 45 minutes, I get up for 15. Every 45 minutes, I go get some water, which means I'm walking to go get water. And I'm going to stand for at least 5 to 10 minutes, just walking around, probably talking to people. I'm taking a break. And in taking that break, I'm being healthy. One thing that I used to do, and I hope that this helps, and I hope that this is helping. One thing that I used to do, because I used to be one of those workaholics, I used to schedule my breaks into my calendar. So anyone who would see my calendar, they'll say, no, well, she has a meeting here and she has a meeting for 15 minutes here and she has a 15-minute meeting here. Well, my 15-minute meeting was with myself. So I would literally take myself on a mile walk, and it was a conquer moment walk. And it was me saying, Kim, I'm so proud of you that you're walking. I'm so proud of you that you're investing into your self-care. I am proud of you because you've come so far. It was me talking to me. It was me saying, we're going to the next level. What's the next thing we have to do when we get home? Are you sure you want to pursue another degree? Are you sure you want to pursue another certification? You are where you need to be to make things happen. Let's just go ahead and jump in. I was having a conversation with myself. For some of you, it may be good that you just maybe whisper a 15-minute prayer. God, I don't know where I am, but I'm walking and I'm talking and I'm getting this off my chest. Why? Because it lowers my stress. I don't want to have a stroke. I don't want to have a heart attack. But I know you said that many are the plans of a man's heart, and it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. You also said that lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And then you also said that even though that I may have things on my heart, that Lord, you are still the one I can cast every high imagination Oh, I can cast all my cares upon you. Anything right now, God, that's holding me down, begin to remove it. So when you walk back into that office, you walk back empowered. You walk back taking control, and you walk back knowing what you need to do to master your day. So I'm going to leave you. I know I gave you a lot today, but one thing I want to do is number one, what's the activity that you love to do? And if you're saying, I can't do it because it's raining so much, I can't do it because it's outside, where can I go to get this activity? If it's walking, is there a nearby mall? If it's at home, can I create a space where I can walk with someone online on YouTube, on Twitter, on not Twitter, on Twitch, on TikTok? Who can I begin to work out with? You see, so you begin to explore, and as you begin to explore, you are taking out that time to invest in you. All right. How much water am I drinking? Am I taking in the amount of water that I need? All right. And when I'm being active, am I being active at least 150 minutes a week? And you can pick and choose your days. On Mondays and Wednesdays, it's 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I can do a straight 15, 20 minutes. And that's with just me walking. And if that's okay, it's okay. Take the walk, because the walk is helping. If to be honest with you, even the CDC said walking can be the healthiest exercise, because anybody can do it. So before you go join a wonderful facility, a gym or what have you, walking is free. Sidewalks are for free. Get on the sidewalk and start walking. Get on the sidewalk and start talking. Get on the sidewalk and begin to plan your life 1 minute or 1 moment at a time. Okay? Be active, change your lifestyle. What do you want? Why do you want it? How are you going to make it happen? And the last thing that I'm going to say is remain focused. Don't let nothing distract you in this season. Remain focused, because if you don't remain focused, you're going to get over into 2022 and you're going to say, but I've been trying. This is where journaling comes in. When you can begin to journal everything you do, everything you eat, how you exercise, your activity, and then how much water you're drinking. When you begin to journal those things, you can look back at the past and say, did I really commit? Did I really give in all my time? Did I really do that? And you can see by the data. No, because you only did 5 minutes today, and you only did 10 minutes here, and you only did, well, I've only really been doing 75 minutes a week. How can you level up? What do you need to do to level up? And I know it's in you, because if anything else came and hit your plate or hit your lap and said you have to handle this, you will handle it. So right now, I'm putting your health on your lap. Handle it. Handle it like none other. Like this is your last opportunity. Handle it. What things can I eat? What things can I grow in my backyard? Come on now. Many of you have backyards. Find out how to grow some things. Don't let it be that the grocery stores don't have it, because that's where we're going. But if you have dirt and you could dig it up, put a seed in, grow some things. Explore. You have it in you. Don't ever limit yourself again. Don't ever settle again. Because once you settle, you're going to look back and see how much time you wasted. This is your season for success. This is your season for health. This is your season for wealth. This is your season to invest into your self-care and become who God has created you to become, period. No more, no less. You hear what I'm saying? Be in good health. The word of God says that, beloved, I wish above all things that you may be in good health, that you may prosper and be in good health, that you may prosper and be in good health. There's no need of prospering if you're not going to be in good health, because then you won't be able to enjoy the prosper. Prosper and be in good health. You have strategies, you have ideas, you have great ideas, you are innovative, you are creative, but there's no need of being all of that if we're not healthy. I remember I used to travel around the world, and God got my attention. He was like, Kim, I would love to continue to have you travel around the world, but you don't take care of your temple. And if you don't take care of your temple, I'm going to have to find somebody else to do that. And I was like, what do you mean? And when I tell you, slowly, my life came to a halt. And when it came down to a halt, I had to go and empty out everything possible that I was eating. And then I found out when I began to journal, wasn't eating no green food, wasn't eating any kind of fruit. I was a straight meat and potatoes, and my whole body showed it. Now I barely even eat meat. And if I eat bread, it's very seldom that I eat bread. And then I take a whole week off from eating any of it. What are you doing? And what do you need to do in order for you to level up and be in good health? My friends, my name is Kim McGrew. I am a certified holistic health practitioner, and I am here to show you how to be in good health. I want to meet with you once again. Please share this video, and if it helped you, please make sure you just log in in the comments and just tell me, hey, ask me questions. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? How can you make it happen? Hey, I love this activity. Not sure if this activity will work. Would it give me the exhaustion that I need? Sometimes we have to, again, work where we are and then begin to master where we want to be. Ask me questions. I am here for you. I look forward to talking to you again next week, same time, at noon on Thursday. This is the KIM, Be in Good Health unapologetically. You take care.